Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily Paige Wilson. I'm a poet who also writes novels in verse for young adult readers. This is my husband Eli, who is a poet and a painter, and we are back with part 2 of our Two Poets Taste Test literary inspired cocktails based on Tim Federle's book Tequila Mockingbird. So if you haven't watched part 1, which was full of gin cocktails, I will leave that linked in the cards later because I don't want to lose you guys now. I want you to stick around and follow us as we taste test some of the whiskey drinks from Tequila Mockingbird.
These are going to be whiskey-based drinks. The last drinks, if you've watched the last video, were horrific and they tasted horrible. We couldn't believe how bad they tasted.
Except the Pink Lady.
The Pink Lady was good because it was drenched in lemonade and sugar. Who's going to hate that?
It was sugar-free lemonade. It just had aspartame.
Because Emily made them very quickly. She guesstimated on the amounts. And it didn't go well for most of the drinks.
So anyway.
But this time a real professional made them. I think we're going to love all three. Each one more than the last. And I think you guys are all going to enjoy this video even more vicariously through us because of the taste. It's going to be unmistakable on our faces. On my red face.
So if you watched the first video, you know that Eli wanted to take the reins and make these cocktails, which I feel like the B-roll may show that I was micromanaging in the kitchen just a little bit.
A little bit?
Just a little bit. So let's just dive right in. Eli, what is the first cocktail tonight?
We're going to go with pink, your favorite color.
Also, we're going to go in chronological order, thanks to the sticky tabs. What is this drink called?
This drink is called Rye and Prejudice.
Based on?
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to answer that question. Rye and Prejudice.
Perfect. Who wrote it?
Jane Austen.
What year?
1947. 1877. 1893.
1813. So Rye and
What? She's that old? I mean, you're never supposed to talk about a lady's age, but...
Oh. All right. This is Rye and Prejudice based on...
How old was she when she wrote it? Take a guess.
Well, considering how she died young, apparently. She was probably young.
She was 23.
25?
I could barely order a sandwich in a restaurant when I was 23.
Disclaimer, this book is intended for people 21 years and over who know the difference between Beverly Cleary and Judy Blume.
So why are you reading?
I know. Why are we here?
I know the difference.
Austen's frothy 19th century masterpiece, which brought the author little acclaim during her short life, 41 is the New Dead, sadly, follows a family's efforts to marry off its 5 daughters, one of whom leads the narrative. Unfortunately, Elizabeth, famously played on screen by Keira Knightley's cheekbones.
Whoa, those are sharp.
You know, I've been told I look like Keira Knightley.
She's related to Macaulay Culkin?
Give this video a thumbs up.
If
I get Keira Knightley vibes. Unfortunately, Elizabeth has a judgy streak that practically overshadows the love she has for Mr. Darcy, a stuck-up but rich gentleman. Not to worry, there's a delectable double wedding in the end. We matchmake 2 strong personalities, spicy rye and zingy grapefruit, for an unexpected marriage that'll get folks drinking, dancing, and dropping old judgments.
I'm going to take the first drink. It's not bad. It's pretty bad. It tastes kind of like a surfboard, maybe.
What does a surfboard taste like?
Well, I used to surf back in the day, and I ate a lot of sand. They called it when you wiped out, and that's what that tastes like.
I'm nervous about this drink because whiskey's not my favorite, and it's literally just whiskey and grapefruit juice. This is not...
Well, there's a little bit of other subtle things you do when you make that drink that you're not aware of. I'm
aware of it because we filmed it.
Well, I filmed it.
Also, if you remember from last video, the lime of the Ancient Mariner was that grapefruit juice, and I just feel like I'm scarred from that, so I don't even...
No, that tastes like... This is going to taste like the elixir.
Like the surfboard?
Elixir. No, it'll taste like the elixir of life compared to that death drink we had last time. Not bad. Not good, not bad.
It's not good. It just tastes like alcohol and grapefruit. I don't like it.
Sign me up. Alcohol?
Yeah, it literally just tastes like you would think rubbing alcohol. I'm not a fan.
But you're surfing, you'd crash and your face would hit the ground.
Are you in camera? Are you in shot?
Your face would hit the ground and it would taste like that drink a little bit. So kind of a little nostalgia. It's kind of like when Marcel Proust bit a Madeleine cookie and wrote a gigantic treatise on his childhood in remembrance of time lost. And it's kind of like that. It kind of incites a lot of, because it's a complicated cocktail that incites a lot of memories from your childhood if you body surfed in your childhood.
Eli, have you ever been surfing in your life?
Yes, when I was, what? Yes. Well, yeah, sure. Next drink. I feel like I'm surfing right now. I'm between sleeping on the couch and sleeping on the floor. Which one's next? The one that we can't drink. This one might be good though. You never know. Sometimes
I think it could taste good.
Sometimes the ugliest ones are the best pick.
Okay. Also in the second video, maybe you should have watched the first video first. You'll remember a cocktail of two cities in which I got pooped on because I did not strain the cocktail and the lemon pulp and everything correctly. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this next cocktail is gritty, is grainy. What is this? Before I blended it even further, it looked like baby puke.
How do you know what baby puke looks like?
I've seen baby puke.
I don't remember actively campaigning against your drinks.
Yes, you did. Rewatch the footage.
I did not come in with that. I didn't come in with that agenda. Do these weird signs at me all you want.
What is this drink?
I don't know. The banana cream. Who gives a?
You can't curse.
Sorry. The banana cream. Who gives a rat's batoot?
This drink is the Moonshine and Sixpence, based on the 1919 book, The Moon and Sixpence.
Never saw it, never heard of it.
Yeah, by W. Somerset Maugham?
Mahomes?
Mm-mm.
Patrick Mahomes?
Mm-mm. Hell hath no midlife crisis like a stockbroker who wakes up one day, looks at his wife and kids at breakfast, and announces he's taking a one-way trip to Paris to pursue life as a painter.
Sounds like a knockoff of Revolutionary Road.
Now, could somebody please pass Daddy the pancakes? Along the way, Mom's artist, a stand-in for famed real-life painter Paul Gauguin.
Paul Gauguin.
Gauguin, yes, yes.
Relative of Walter Goggins, the actor.
Makes a perfectly logical geographical progression from Paris to Marseille to Tahiti, where he finally finds contentment in his own kind of success. Never mind his leprosy in the end. Oh, that's a spoiler. Sip on this moonshine cooler next time you need inspiration to break out of that cubicle and head to the tropics, even if only in your dreams. So we've got whiskey, pineapple juice, and coconut cream, which explains the
But we didn't have
texture issue.
coconut cream, we only had coconut milk, which Emily assured us that coconut cream and coconut milk were one and the same.
I thought I said it would be fine, and now I don't know if that's true because it looks like cottage cheese. No, you can take the... You just did that for the zoom in.
No, I didn't. That tastes not bad. It's a little more clumpy.
It's got a little chew to it. For people who like to chew their cocktails.
It tastes pretty good. You're actually gonna like that one. I bet you like it.
It doesn't smell bad.
I know.
Problem.
The only way you won't like it is if you're pretending to hurt my feelings. Not bad. Pretty damn good. Like a summer day in Copacabana, Brazil.
Maybe I just don't like alcohol.
That's probably true.
I don't drink very much.
We should do a Kratom series, maybe. You keep drinking it for someone who doesn't like it. Am I right? Can you hear me? Why do you keep looking in the glass like there's things? There are some things floating in it. There's globules of coconut cream floating in it, but that doesn't mean it tastes bad, although it does taste bad.
This tastes very similar to the other one, and all I can taste is the whiskey. And then there's like an acidic aftertaste that's coming from the citrus fruit juice.
Whoever watches these videos are gonna think we're screwing up the cocktail.
On purpose.
On purpose. What would you give that? How many ice cubes out of 10? 10 ice cubes is the best. 0 is the worst.
Like a 2.5.
A 2.5 cuber on the pineapple one.
What do you think?
I'd give it a 4.
The final drink. This one is the rye in the catcher. Oh, I get it.
Why didn't they just say catcher in the rye?
I know. Tim, what are you doing?
Wait, you don't know. I came up with that.
No, but I knew it was. It's based off of The Catcher in the Rye, the 1951 novel by.
Oh wait, you knew it was The Catcher in the Rye?
Yes.
But why wouldn't they just keep the name of the drink?
I know, that's what I was.
Oh yeah. Why wouldn't they keep the name of the drink the same?
I don't know.
What's your favorite part of The Catcher in the Rye?
I read that book so long ago.
That's shorthand for she didn't read it.
I read it so long ago. I just remember he calls everybody poser.
And you're a huge fan of not having read any canon.
That we did learn that last time. Oh wait, I have read Pride and Prejudice. Have you read Pride and Prejudice?
Not all of it. Not back to front.
So how'd you read it? Side to side?
Oh, I think just a few chapters of it. You get the point. It's just if some women want to marry a guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. 5 sisters. What if there had been a Pride and Prejudice for you and your 5 brothers?
It's called Spring Break 2020.
Who would
I meant to say I said the wrong year. Ask me the question again.
What if they had written Pride and Prejudice about you and your
It's
brothers?
not gonna work.
Who's Elizabeth?
Mo.
Mo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you read The Moonshine and Sixpence?
No.
Me neither. Catcher in the Rye. So, hey, wait, that's 2 out of 3. I feel good about myself this time. J.D. Salinger. Do we say that?
Yeah, short for John David Salinger, the greatest novelist in American history.
Bold.
A recluse played by Sean Connery in Finding Forrester.
Really?
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie?
No.
He's played a character based on J.D. Salinger he was a reclusive author. He had one famous book. And the famous quote from the movie, "You're the man now, dog." Do you remember that?
No, I've never seen that.
He teaches a very precocious young student how to write. And there's one scene when he goes, "You're the man now, dog." Sean Connery. Check it out, Finding Forrester.
So this drink has whiskey, pineapple juice, lemon juice, and ginger beer. And it's the same situation as the Pink Lady, where you're supposed to make a big punch bowl serving size, and so we guesstimated, Eli guesstimated. The most celebrated work by a legendarily reclusive author, The Catcher in the Rye spoke directly to the disenchanted, angsty youth of the 50s, and still echoes vibrantly to first-time novelists who pray their coming-of-age protagonists will be favorably compared to Holden Caulfield. Narrating from a mental ward, Caulfield colorfully recounts his times in and out of prep school, chasing and getting rebuffed by, let's say, sex workers, while gaining bloody noses, enemies, and overnights on train station benches. Throw together a traditionally Christmas punch for an untraditional Christmas story. Much of Catcher takes place at the holidays, and this one ought to lift the spirits of your crankiest elf.
Prostitutes and elves and trains, leave my honeymoon out of it. Should we drink it now, or just say a few more fun facts about Catcher in the Rye?
How many more do you know?
Mark David Chapman, the man who murdered John Lennon, was holding a book, The Catcher in the Rye. He was obsessed with it. He wanted to ask John Lennon where the ducks go in winter. A famous quote by Holden Caulfield in the book. I don't know why it's such a famous quote, because the ducks go south in the winter. And the book takes place in New York City. But he famously shot John Lennon because he thought John Lennon was a phony, because in a lot of his single songs, John Lennon would talk about the dangers of materialism and spending a lot of money and everyone should be equal. But after Mark David Chapman saw that John Lennon wasn't living like that in his private life, living very extravagantly, he stalked him to his New York City apartment, got an autograph on his copy of Catcher in the Rye, and then later shot John Lennon in the back several times, and one of the bullets hit his heart and he died pretty soon after that. But it makes me feel sad that he was killed, because he could have accomplished so much more. Would you like to take the first sip?
No, you can have it. It's all yours.
That's one of the greatest drinks I've ever tasted. I wish you guys could taste that. That was excellent.
It definitely smells like the ginger beer. Are you being silly?
No, that tastes very good.
Really? Is this the pink lady of the night?
The picture in the rye. I'd like a picture of that.
Ooh.
I would like a picture of that. I would like a full... I would like a full picture of it too. And a picture.
We can get you a picture, babe. This one's definitely the best of the three. I like the carbonation. It tastes like the ginger beer.
Ginger root's supposed to be very good for your eyes. And your skin tone.
So what did you think about...
And do you know it's also good for your skin tone? Reading. Because it calms you down.
Yeah. What did you think about the whiskey drinks?
Pretty bad, on the most part. But
Are we bad, Bar?
No, that's what we get for guesstimating, rushing. The ABC store was closed.
So final
Kind of like
thought...
the beginning of a car crash. Oh, sorry. The beginning of a horrific car crash.
So final thoughts are that the whiskey drinks are not a 10 out of 10. Although neither were the gin drinks. So either Tim has led us astray or we're just not good mixologists, bartenders.
We'll find out next week on our next video.
To be fair, I do not know if coconut milk could in fact take the place of coconut cream. That was a risk. We took it.
It might have been curdled milk as well.
It did not look good. And we also tried to prep for this video on a Sunday when the liquor stores were closed.
When we were both in bad moods.
Don't tell them that.
They can tell. Might as well be out in the open. Well, I was in a good mood.
It was a stressful day of trying to house hunt.
Thank you for all your wonderful support. It means a lot to us. We think about you guys all the time. And if you guys would like and subscribe, you won't regret it. It'll be one of your favorite things to do this week. And it'll help us and it'll help you guys. And we'll talk to you guys as soon as we can. And they're
That's
the best.
about right. That's about right. Yeah. And that they should let us know if we should do vodka or tequila next. We've gotten one vote for vodka already.
If we don't get banned from Twitter. How do we do the thumbnail?
Where we pose.
Oh yeah. Do not get My hair looks so weird.
Are you done?
Mm-hmm. No, not combed over.
Wait, do you have your AirPod in?
Yeah.
Take it in.
No, it makes you look cool like I have like something else to do. Like I could be here, it could be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
So
it's not that red. But...
Editing Ooh, I haven't even started to drink yet.
I don't know why you're lying to the people. That's several drinks.
Wait, where am I supposed to be looking? Straight or in the thing? Wherever you looking?
Into the abyss.
Do not stop with the...
You told me not to pre-write.
I told you not to pre-write.
I didn't pre-write that.
Hammer it up for the camera.
I'm not hammering it up. I'm just trying to be natural. You just burp?
No.
I told you I didn't want to do this today.